Good evening, dear viewer. It is I, the Bane. Oh, damn it! I messed up my game. Okay, here we go. It is I, the Bane of the Woke, the Harbinger of Heritage, the Mad Shogun, Aaron Alexander, and welcome to the inaugural edition of the Shogun's Table, in which the show in which, well, let's just say anything can and will happen depending on the DM. All right, so. Starting off, yeah, yes, being that this is our can't talk tonight. Jesus Christ! Being that this is our first stream doing a tabletop RPG in a long time, I figure we get back into this swing of things and test out the investigation mechanics for RoNIN. So. Joining us tonight here, let's see who's in the chat. Okay, so joining us tonight, we might have more people coming in. Sound off, gentlemen.
I'm here.
I'm Brian Porkchop.
All right.
I'm Snowman.
I am Smug. I am going to be playing a human martial artist. Let me see. I'm just kind of coming up with a name for him on the spot right now. Karen.
There's a reason I just stuck with Smug.
Yeah. So So like I said, Pork Chop and Snow, you already know because they both been on the Shogun cast in previous streams. Smug, this is kind of new. This is the first time he's been on the stream with us, and we also got a couple more guys hopefully that are coming. So hopefully they'll participate as we progress in. Yeah, like I said, even though I try to prepare for a week, let's just say you can never always be prepared enough. So
yes, I think you definitely rushed it.
Yeah, even though I had a fucking week or two to prepare. But anyway, so what we're doing tonight is called End of Broadcast Day. And well, how we'll start the scenario is that how we're going to start it off is simple. All three of you and a couple other people have received a text with a block number on it. Obviously, this person who contacted you didn't want you knowing who the hell this was. So, and keep in mind, you received that text about a half hour ago. So, the text says Sleepy Lamb in 30 minutes. And let me show you what's the Sleepy Lamb Inn's all about here. Let me go ahead and put this in notes, because okay. And by the way, the reason it took me a while to prepare because I was doing all the shit and getting all the images ready in Grok. I mean, Grok is AI. AI can have its own benefits sometimes, does it? So, over on notes, we have the Sleepy Lamb Inn. That's what it looks like. So, any.
So can the audience see that?
Yes, they can. I have that on the slideshow as well. So.
Nice.
So a little something about the Sleepy Lamb Inn. It's been a long time establishment in Chicago. And the thing about the Sleepy Lamb Inn is it's the only place that their only menu item is cheeseburgers. So as you all come into this long-standing tavern, you see a bunch of people having lunch. And judging by all their manner of dress, they look like they look like cameramen, news correspondents, journalists. So you get the feeling that this is a hangout for the press pack. Can anybody among the group know why?
Let me check my character sheet. I can probably roll intelligence. I got like intellect 6.
I have a feeling I have a feeling, well, just a theory that this place is just across the street from a news place.
Smug got it.
Oh, nice.
Smug got it because not too far from there's a couple news areas that's not too far from it. Just above ground is the Picayune Tower. And about a block or so east of there is the Channel 6 Tower. So you have a newspaper and a TV station there. So that's why you have a bunch of cameramen and news reporters and journalists in there. Now, what's famous about the Sleepy Inn Tavern? It, again, like I said, all they sell is cheeseburgers, but it's because it goes like this. So basically it goes like this. Cheeseburger, 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 cheeseburger. No fried cheap. No cola king. And by the way, king means King Cola. That's the local beverage in Chicago. So the place resembles a certain Saturday Night Live skit from back in the day.
Well, if all they have is cheeseburgers, at least we know what they have.
Yeah. So he's like, so we don't have steak burger, we just have cheeseburger. So now there is one lady that in the corner who's looking over some notes, and she looked, judging by her, she looks familiar.
Would my character happen to know about this, or is he pretty much new to the whole situation?
Well, does he know anything about the local media?
Probably not.
What about the rest of you?
I don't know jack about the local news media. Would inside culture help?
That'll work. I mean, it's close enough.
Because her insights is basically cultural and tech.
All right, so, but with her cultural insights, it seems like you've seen this lady on the news after watching some television programs, and according to and then it hits you. It's this lady. Hold on, let me get out my character sheet here. Where are you? Ah, here we go. Okay, so I'm putting this in characters.
What's that clapping?
Probably my dad slicing up veggies for the tacos.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okie dokie. I'm going to put this in bold because this is going to be an important character. Check out characters.
Yep. Karen Nalon, political correspondent for WVAM Channel 6.
Yeah, just like the name Karen, it just made me chuckle.
Yeah.
It is a pretty common name.
Yeah,
And yes,
that's fair.
well, hopefully the Karen is not a Karen.
Yeah.
Well, another thing is, she's not just any political correspondent. She's a legendary. She's a legend in that field. She's been the political correspondent for the last 30 years, going all the way back even not too long before Zatero came into power in 2008.
See, so is she trying to chat us up, or
No, she's looking at
doing...
her notes, but she sticks out like a sore thumb considering the fact that she's wearing pretty expensive attire and looking over and pretty much has a table to herself looking over her notes while everyone else is pretty much sharing a damn table. Sharing a table, eating cheeseburgers and King Cola and shit and chips. Basically not having a care in the world.
So on the text message, did it tell us which table is the person sitting at?
No. She says be here in about 30 minutes. And then hold on a second. Let's see what we got here. Wish I had prepared for this shit.
Oh, good. It happens.
All right, I'm trying to find it. So you're pretty much confused what you're trying to do.
Yes, we noticed a famous newscaster, and no, I don't want to actually sit by her in case she's not the one that sent us.
So,
Okay.
would looking around help at all?
Well, you can look around, ask around, and do something while I figure out what we're to do here.
Yeah, I'll go ask people around to see if they sent like a text message.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So-
I might do the same. Just kind of like look around, see if anyone's texting. Was anyone else going to say something?
Yeah. Megan's gonna go order a cheeseburger and cola and be a little less inconspicuous on trying to find out where the message came from. Because just because someone's famous here doesn't mean that they're supposed to be the ones we're talking to, especially if they're not giving any information.
Right.
Mhm.
And I guess I'll order something to eat as well. Which, yes,
Yeah.
I know they cheeseburger because all they do is cheeseburgers. I understand that.
Okay, so all right, I want to add this. Yeah, I'm not going to add this. So you go ahead and order a cheeseburger. You figure, okay, a lot of this is everything's like, okay, so what are we doing here? Who the hell are we supposed to be meeting? Who the fuck are we gonna do? And why is this famous ass newscaster in a place like this? Well, all of a sudden, this pops onto the TV. Check out the IC channel.
Special report.
We interrupt this. We interrupt this for a special exclusive. We just received word that a murder has just taken place on the Grand Avenue Red Line station. The body was found about 15 minutes 15 minutes ago. Oh, detectives have not been on the scene just yet, but please stay tuned for 4 o'clock news to get further details. Now back to your regularly scheduled program already in progress. And soon as that special report happens, the entire press pack murmurs, and one is like, "Hey, ain't that about a few blocks away?" Everyone stampedes out of the Sleepy Lamb Inn.
Well,
Except for Karen Nalan, which apparently she's pretty unfazed by it.
That's convenient.
And as you stand around trying to figure out what the hell's going on, she looks at you guys. He's like saying, and basically says, hold on a second, where's my, oh, yes. She basically says this. Well, she looks at the TV and is like, she chuckles and says, "Thanks for clearing out the tavern, Susie." It's a little, and then she ponders, these little sharks are always jumping at the chance to break the story. No wonder the police call us the press pack. Then she looks at you three. I'm shocked you're not following them. Unlike those greenies, you might actually get a paying gig out of it. You know that woman who just broke the story now? That Susie? Well, she texted me a couple minutes ago saying the detectives in charge are running late. Happy hunting. Well,
okay.
are you going to take her up on...
Yeah, I guess we gotta.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So, with that said, so what do you want to do? You want to eat first or get out of here?
I guess we got the orders to go.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
When he's taking it, order to go. Yeah.
And by the way, cheeseburgers are a single cheeseburger is 0.2 creds. By the way, I forgot to give you the menu. I am so sorry.
Oh, you're good.
This is the menu available.
Just love the spelling on these.
Yeah, because they don't spell like it usually. They go cheeseburger, 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 cheeseburger.
Okay. Oh,
I guess we can take a triple cheeseburger.
I guess I'll mark Kidder will order a meal because, well, she's from downtown and she has college expenses, so she's probably hungry from studying.
Mm-hmm.
So she probably got triple cheeseburger, some cheap, aka potato chips, and King.
Yep, King Cola.
yep. And Megan, since she's holding up down jobs, just cheeseburger and a cola.
All right. Well, at least you get an inexpensive if lunch out of it. So you guys ready?
Yep.
All right. So we head down to let's see here. Where are we? Oh damn! I put in no. Okay, that's okay. I'll just put it in here. Okay, so your next so this takes you to the Grand Avenue station. So so obviously as you're about to approach the stairs going into the station, you see a lot of police cars around here. You could tell whatever this murder is, it's attracted a lot of attention.
Okay.
That tends to be fairly common. People like looking at dead bodies.
Well, you'll see the reason why they brought a bunch of police officers here, and like Karen Alon said earlier, the detectives are running late. Gotta love Chicago traffic. So you come down here. Obviously, you're greeted by the turnstiles, and if I were you, I'd pay the damn fare, because they, with all this cops around, I think fare jumping is not a good idea.
Yeah, so what's the fare?
The fare is, it's about a quarter of a credit per person.
No, okay, I'll pay.
Yeah. It doesn't seem that much.
Yeah, just if we're here to figure out a job, might as well not piss people off.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta pay. Yeah, sometimes you gotta pay the cost of doing business, especially if you're investigating a situation at a fucking train station, or an L station, I should say. So after paying the fare, you head down to the platform, and it's swarming with the press pack. You swarm with the press pack, and the transit division is trying to keep them at arm's length. You recognize a good amount of them being from the Sleepy Lamb.
Well, yeah, that's not surprising. We've seen them run out of the building.
So obviously the police have cleared a perimeter. Around the crime scene, and you're trying to figure a way, Pat, and it seems there's a couple officers over there that sort of like a few officers that sort of made an entrance way of sorts, so at least the proper authorities can get in and out. And of course, there's only a couple cops standing over there trying to keep watch and making sure none of the media hounds get in. So, what do you do?
Can I roll awareness to see the best approach to these guys?
Sure.
Yay. Ooh, that's good. I rolled a 17.
All right. Okay. So apparently, the best available entrance since the cops are pretty much holding them back pretty good. Remember that point that I mentioned where they have the entryway? That's your best bet. You might want to. I would say
no. That's not what I meant by approach. I meant socially.
Oh, socially. Okay. Just make sure they don't sniff you out as media.
Well, that's good because we're not media.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna approach the cops?
Yep.
Okay,
yeah, gonna shadow behind the other two.
Yeah. So when you approach the cops, he holds out his arm and says, "You ain't press pack, aren't you?"
We are not media at all. We're just RoNIN looking for work.
Oh, you know what? I think you gentlemen can help. I think you people can help me, or help us, I should say. See, the detectives assigned to the case are running late. They can't get that. Apparently, there's been a freaking there's a there's a trailer jackknifed on Lakeshore. So they said they won't be here for another 20 minutes, and we're starting to get scared because the evidence might get cold. So I'm gonna allow you to do a favor here. I need you to take some notes for me. I need you to take some notes for me about take some notes and pictures around here, but you can go ahead and keep the pictures. But there is a couple ground rules. Don't if you have any rubber gloves, please do it. Otherwise, don't touch the damn evidence. Can't contaminate the crime scene, and don't take any evidence from the crime scene either. You can take as many you can take as many pictures as you want, but please don't tamper with the crime scene. All right?
Seems like a
Okay.
given.
Did you guys actually bring them like a forensic kit? I do know a bit of chemistry.
I think you could go ahead with that. I don't think my character is very knowledgeable about chemistry.
Yeah, I was asking the police officer.
Oh,
Oh, forensics kit? Psst. We're transit cops, not detectives.
Okay, fair enough.
Well,
Yeah,
So,
I guess what can you tell us about this the situation before we go bumping in?
All right. All right. So about 15. So from what I've been hearing, some thugs roughed up some guy. Tried to fight back, and well, he gestures at the headless corpse slumping over the platform. You can see the end result.
Hmm. So
Ew,
I
boy.
assume that's by train?
Yeah, but judging by what happened there, I think the happy hour red line hit and took his head off.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have the suspects in custody, or did they book it?
They they were scarce long before we got here.
Okay.
But I will say one of the officers managed to get a glimpse of them before they took off. If you want to talk to
really?
him, yeah.
I'll talk to him.
Well,
Okay. Well,
he's right. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, he's right. He's here. I'll go get him for you. Hey, Trent. I got someone that needs to hear your story, man. So when he hears his name, the guy Officer Trent comes along, and his full name is Officer Trent Cleason, who is a transit officer and was first at the scene. So
Okay.
I'll
I'll go to him.
he's like, you don't look like media. What are you, RoNIN?
Yes. By the way, I go by the name Amelia.
Eh. You kind of look familiar. Look like some meme from 20 years ago, before England turned to shit. Anyway,
That's because my family were originally from UK. They managed to escape, and I inherited the succubi genes. Thus the purple hair.
Huh. All right. So what do you need to know?
Well, They said you were the first one there, and you had a good look at one of the suspects.
All right, I'll tell you what happened. Okay, so you've seen that incomplete work of art when you came right before you paid your fare, right?
Yeah.
Well, turns out I caught that fucking delinquent trying to complete that art piece, but then all of a sudden I hear a gunshot. So of course I let the little punk go and rush down right there because punks with spray paint cans are not much of a threat as someone firing off freaking bullets. So by the time I got down there, well, I saw the job was already done but I did see a couple big heavy set skeeves in blue hats and jumpsuits run off. And the minute I tried to draw my firearm, they were long gone.
So blue hats and jumpsuits and heavy set.
Light blue hats, like they're linemen or freaking repairmen or some shit. They look. Of course, I've seen a few other organizations that like to use maintenance as cover to infiltrate or take out somebody. It's not unheard of.
Yeah. I also suspect a few RoNINs probably do that to basically infiltrate places. But anything that makes the jumpsuit stand out, like any business logos on the back, or
too far away for me to notice. Sadly, I was coming down the stairs when those two gorillas was bolted.
Dang. Well, I'm definitely gonna write that in the notes. So I'm writing down. Oh wait, I'm posting that in IC. No, notes. You go to notes. By the way, I'm pretty sure you could do your awareness checks, Smug, since you do have an investigation skill.
Oh, yeah. Where would I have to go to roll?
You don't have your dice with you?
No, I actually do have some dice. What would I have to roll?
Well, what are you trying to do? Explain to me what you're trying to do.
Well, wasn't so like Snow, wasn't he telling my character to try and investigate in some way, try to actually, you know what, maybe my character, he could probably ask what's it called? I doubt that there are probably people within the vicinity that saw it. They're still around, but I might as well like check around just to see if anyone happened to be at the scene at the time.
Okay. Well, you can go ahead and roll awareness if you wish.
Let me see. What would I have to roll for? Just D6s or
2d10
plus
2d10
Okay.
plus awareness. It's always 2d10.
okay? So my let me see. Awareness is a 6. That'd be a D10 plus 6.
Yes, sir.
2d10.
2d10
Okay.
plus 6.
2d10.
Yep.
All right. First roll is a 1. And the second one is an 8. I think that's 9 plus 6, 15.
Okay, that's a success here. You do see one lady that let's just say a colorfully clad lady being questioned that's sitting down on a bench after probably either waiting on the detectives and after being questioned by by the transit officers. She seems a little bit shaken.
I think I'm trying to think of how my character is gonna go about probably trying to, I guess, kind of like appealing to her, telling her that there's nothing to worry about, and that she would that if she can give me any information that she knows, then that would be very beneficial. That we could catch these guys as soon as we can.
Okay, so you approach her and it's like, oh great, more, oh great, are you the detectives that they told me to wait for? Because you don't look like bloody detectives. They all dress up in nice suits and what have you. Kind of like the same people that the same people that come into the club every night.
I think my character kind of makes a bit of an appeal to her that, he's just a he just is kind of a freelancer. He's just doing what he can to try to investigate, but he's not a cop. That he has questions for her, but because he's not a cop, he's not going to use anything that she says against her. That it can just be between the two of them.
Oh, you're a contract guy, aren't you? All right, that makes things a little bit easier. Because I don't want my profession to come back and bite me in the ass when I give in a freaking courtroom.
Trust me, you will not. It will not come to that.
Yeah. So as you can see from my little, I do a little dancing, if you will. But anyway, what you want to know?
We just there was a dead body over here. There were two supposedly there were two heavy set men in blue hats and jumpsuits. I was just wondering if you were within the vicinity, if you'd seen anything.
Oh
if
yeah.
you
Oh yeah. I was at the bench on the other side of the platform, right? Just waiting for my train and to take me up to Uptown. Apparently some Japanese businessmen decided to do a birthday party, and they said they paid me about 500 credits for it, which is pretty much for a freaking birthday party. But those those Japanese salarymen. Ugh. But anyway, so I was waiting waiting to get on the red line for this, and then I see this guy, I see that poor guy over there, the guy that had no freaking head over there. Well, he came down here waiting for a train or something. He looked a little skittish, like he's in a hurry or some shit. So we're in the train. Then those two damn gorillas came down here trying to rough him up or something. And so, but all I could tell you though is there's a little bit of rough up, like they were trying to mug him. He pulled out his gun as soon as they fired a damn shot. I ran my ass all the way out there because I don't want to get shot. And that's pretty much all I've seen. I've seen absolutely nothing out of that one because I was busy trying to take cover. I hate when people decide to pull out their pistols and start shooting.
And you're sure you're not able to remember any particular facial appearances, anything noteworthy other than the jumpsuits?
My mind's a little hazy right now. I don't know. I'm still a little tense from the situation.
see. Uh, Kind of blanking out on what else could do that. The victim was, yeah. I mean, my character's kind of blanking out on potential questions that she saw, but
I
actually, no. I think she
well,
he would ask her
well,
what.
you can always roll charisma if you want.
I think my character is actually going to ask her what direction these like these men where they ran off to.
I can't say where they ran off to because again, I was taking cover. But I
Okay.
can say where they came from. They came from the other side of that. They came down this. They came plumping down the steps for right over there.
Out of character, is that the steps that the guy was spraying at?
No, it was according to what the transit officer said. It was the same place. They came in the same place he last saw them. There's two sets of steps going down into the platform. Once on at either side.
Okay, so the guy who was doing the spraying, decoration. What side was he on? I'm assuming
He came in on your.
came from the other.
He came in on where you came in.
I need a direction, north or south, east or west.
Okay. Let me think. Okay, you guys came in. You guys came in from the south side. That's where the graffiti was. The unfinished graffiti was, and that's where where the transit officer who was first on the scene came in. According to what he said, those two heavy set motherfuckers came out, left in the north side steps. The exotic dancer's saying is they came in from the north side steps and made a beeline towards the victim.
Okay, I made an edit to the notes. I posted down they
Okay.
came and left on north side steps.
All right, so, but you get a feeling that the dancer is holding back some information. Probably because of stress. Probably wants to save that information for the detectives, etc., etc. Could be a litany of reasons.
I think my character could probably press her for more information, see if she happens to, if she's holding out any information on me.
All right, so go ahead and roll your charisma.
Okay, 6 and 8, that's 14 plus 3, that's 17.
Okay. 2 plus. Oh, bad news. She critted.
Oh, wow.
It's like,
Oh, she got double zeros.
yeah. So she's like, listen, buddy, I've had a long day. I'd rather just talk to the detectives about it and go home. I'm sure you're trying to do good and what have you, but I just want to talk to the detectives and go home. I'll just have to cancel the damn thing with it. I'll just have to talk to the salarymen tomorrow and give them their deposit back. Yeah, I'm telling you, if I wasn't so freaking flustered, I'd probably have a better memory. Sorry.
I guess with that, attorney stops questioning her. I think he's going to try and go back to the rest of the group, see what everyone else is up to.
All right.
So while they're doing that, I guess I'm going to be checking the dead body.
Okay. You remember, remember, unless you got rubber gloves, don't touch anything, and, well, don't take anything from the crime scene.
Yeah. Well, she's going to be. She has leather gloves, so not rubber.
That'll work.
Yep, and so I didn't get time to basically introduce what she is, but part-time bartender. So
Oh.
that's the image. If you look at it, it's basically a bartender that works at one of the Irish mobs places.
Ah. Okay.
So yeah, she has some stirring sticks to probe about.
Okay. So what? So you come to the body. What do you do?
Okay. First off, take pictures before anything else happens, and see if there's anything near the body that could be evidence.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get a. Let me find.
Trying not to step in blood.
Yes, please don't. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where's my thing?
Also, she has a flashlight, so she's using that to get better lighting.
Okay. So let's see here. Okay. So you want to get a better look at the body?
Yep.
All right. So let's see here. All right. So using a flash. So using basically a flashlight and to get close to getting better idea, right? Well, at least you don't have to roll for that one, because I can tell you the description of what happened to the missing head, or should I say, what happened to the wound right there. It turns out here's the good news: his head didn't get chopped off, but you could tell that there's like a lot of ripped flesh right from the neck, almost to the beginning of the shoulder blade. You also notice something else missing down his neck. No spine.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah.
Normally, if you got hit between the head breaks in the right.
Yeah.
Between the train and the platform.
This also suggests that the L hit with so much force it ripped off his freaking head and took his spine with it.
So he got 0.
Yes, he did.
Oh. At least most of the blood is down there. So, I guess carefully searching about.
Well, I do have some good news. Because the station is closed, they turned off the third rail They've turned off the third rail. So you don't have to worry about getting electrocuted.
Yeah. Well, searching pockets for identification and the like.
Ah, yes. And you did, and you managed to find something here. Matter of fact, what you found is a few things, okay? You found 3 things. Let me go ahead and put in the notes. First thing you find is his driver's license. Walter Stuyvesant, 731 North Wells Street, Apartment 2. Another thing you find is this. Employee ID card.
Okay.
And last but not least, a note card with this.
Okay.
And by the way, judging by the ID picture, let me show you what he looks like. All right, and this is face on the ID card. And I'm about to show the audience in a moment here.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. All right. So that's Walter Stuyvesant.
Okay. So she's gonna take pictures of everything and carefully put them back where she found them, letting the officers know what she looked at and where she put it back. She's not leaving it on the ground just in case someone accidentally slips on it or a mouse runs off with it or some stupid shit.
Yeah. Also, you found one more thing. You found a key fob with the number 2 on it.
Okay. Okay, so if we're gonna be looking deeper into him, we're probably gonna need a hacker, because she does not feel comfortable trying to sleight of hand this.
Yeah.
Oh, guess who can hack?
Oh, lovely.
Okay, so
Yeah. Yeah. Takes a picture of everything, that she messed with before and after, and is going to, I guess, hop on down and check to see if there's anything in the trackway.
and just remember, it is safe to go down the track because, like I said, the third rail's been
Yeah.
turned off temporarily.
Yeah.
So do you go down the track?
Yep. Trying to find where, at least where the head is, and if not, using the flashlight to see if anything dropped when, well, the separation occurred.
Okay.
Yep, I mean, key fob. So
Okay.
we know that's listed.
Yeah, it is a key fob, so yeah. All right. So Porkchop goes down to the goes down the train tunnel, following a trail of blood. After about 100 to about 150 feet, you find the head with the damn spinal cord attached, and his glasses are, and you can tell, and yeah, and not too far ahead, you see a broken pair of glasses.
Okay. So take pictures of the head and flag over a officer to make sure no newsy comes and messes with it before looking at the glasses, taking pictures, and then gingerly looking to see if there's anything particular or they're just glasses.
Yeah, they're just standard eyeglasses.
Okay.
Pretty fitting for a grid tech.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd be wearing.
Okay.
Yeah, he'd be wearing the grid glasses, but like I said, he probably doesn't take it with him.
Okay, so she is going to wrap the glasses up in a spare napkin and just with a pen has on hand, just evidence, glasses, and hand it over to the officer.
Okay, so well, if there's anything, he looks at the officer looks at it gingerly and says, "If there ain't nothing said that a dead skeezix."
Oh,
Anyway,
with yep, go ahead.
so anyone else doing something?
Well, yeah, I'm going to be asking the officers a question, which is, hey, if we found something that requires a hacker, I do have my hacking kit with me.
Okay. So the officer, so you basically ask the officer about the key fob.
Yeah.
So he looks to the left and looks to the right, making sure no one else is everyone else is distracted. Says, "All right, listen up. Go ahead and take that key fob, okay? But because I'm sure the detectives, when they get here, they're gonna use their admin privileges to get into the building anyway. So don't worry about it. And besides, if anybody asks about it, I didn't even know."
She nods her head. She's going to agree with the police officer because, well, no one would be looking for a key fob.
So you go ahead and take the key fob, huh?
With their permission, yeah.
Yeah.
They pretty much gave her the permission. She ain't breaking no law.
Well, you're barely.
She's helping the police.
Yeah, you're stretching it. Yeah, you're stretching it, but you know what? Like I said, if anyone raises stink, well, that they're gonna, yeah, they'll probably get an ass chewing for it at worst.
Is there like, if I find anything, how do I contact you guys?
Well, I'm sure they'll know when you meet up. Which is, I mean, it's not like you're in the other side of the city. So anyway, according to the transit officer's interview, he did mention a gunshot.
Yeah, looking through my notes, I basically say it seems like, for what I've been told, the victim was the shooter, but he did it in self-defense.
Yes, so care to find the weapon?
I believe that would be up to Smug, as he is the one with the best awareness, I think. And he does have
me and Smug are tied.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
Okay, so I don't know what the layout is because I know I got Agility 4, Intellect 6, Charisma 7. And I know my awareness is 2, so.
All right.
Wow, I know driving.
Who wants to? Okay, so who wants to go look?
Yeah. My character will volunteer to look.
All right. Okay, go ahead and roll.
5 and 3. That is an 8 plus 6, 14.
Okay. Well, you didn't find anything in particular, but you didn't find anything particular in the platform. But you did see.
I'll be right back. I want to get dinner.
You did see something a little indescript in the shadows underneath the crease in the platform.
increasing the platform. Okay.
Oh, under the edge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Something a little out of place. You can't really make what it is from where you're at.
Hmm. Is it blocked by something, or are we too far away from it?
It ain't black. It ain't.
You're on an overhang from the platform.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's right underneath the edge of the platform, but you can't get a good read what it is.
Hmm. What do you guys suggest we
Yeah.
should probably do?
Since I'm down there already, do you want me to go over and take a look with my flashlight?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So being careful around the blood, going to try to look around under the body area where he's at.
Okay, so considering you have a flashlight, you shine a light on it, and it's a bit more clear to you. That is a Beretta 81 pistol.
Okay. Oh, more photos to give to the officers, and let them know that I found a weapon down here.
All right.
And
Yeah.
you know what? I am going to go and just carefully put the safety on and check to see how many bullets it has.
All right. So according to this, because like I said, it was fired only once. So getting a good look at it, it was fully armed, and usually a Beretta 81 has God damn, where is it? It's a 12 round magazine, so probably he's only got 10 in the mag, 1 in the spout.
Okay. So, possible victim's firearm. And since it's already been moved, she's going to move it up above the platform where she found it.
Yes, make
and
sure you
just
don't
leave a note leave a note with all the pictures she's taken is going to have to give to the police about it.
All right. So let's see what else is there. Okay, you know what? Well, let's mix it up a little. Give me a second here. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Okay. Well. Okay, how should I put this? Someone up the stairs saying, "Oh my God!" There's someone up the stairs are saying that is shouting, "What's a school of ducks doing up on the platform?" Half of the press pack runs up the freaking platform.
School of ducks?
Someone found a school of Okay, you know how they have the mother duckling and a bunch of baby ducklings following her.
Oh, okay.
Someone just spotted
a line
that.
of ducks.
Someone just spotted that on. Someone just spotted that on the fair platform, and half of the press pack just decided to go up the south stairs to take a look at it.
So they're trying to run through the crime scene.
No, they're running away from the crime scene.
Okay.
If they went to the north side, then they'd be heading into the crime scene.
Okay. Well, as long as they're not running through, I don't have a problem with them GTFOing.
Yeah, it turns out the ones that went up there, they're desperate for a story.
Yeah. And they're being denied. Yep.
Well, they're denied from this one, so I was like, okay, you know what? Mother duckling and baby ducklings, that'll go on the lighter side segment.
Yep. Okay. So we I think we should probably just look into the security if we can. To see if they caught anything on tapes. Oh wait, no, this is Chicago. No, they don't.
Yeah, nope.
People really don't like any form of public cameras.
No. Yeah, there's a good reason they don't do that. They figure an armed populace is good enough these days.
Yeah.
So no cameras, unfortunately.
Yep. So, with everything but a final check around, I guess we can try to see if there was any vehicles nearby that could have been abandoned from the gorillas coming down, or if we can find some marks of them leaving in a hurry.
Well, hate to say it. Well, I'll tell you one. I'll give you a little hint though. Like an idiot, they did park on the damn grass.
Okay.
You see, because if you come up the north stairs, here's and out back into the surface streets, you could see. Well, I wouldn't say they parked on the grass. They parked. Okay, there's like a nice little flower bed on the sidewalk right there.
Yeah.
Well, most of the flowers are ruined.
Oh, okay. So I guess time to go canvass around to see if anyone noticed a vehicle being an asshole and running over a bunch of flowers. Guys popping out and coming out like what, 2 minutes later to drive off.
Well, I'll tell you this. Tell you what. Someone just came out. It's like, okay, just as you noticed something, someone just came out of the door on one of the apartment buildings that are over a few shops, and I'm like, and this guy, he's like a big muscular guy, you know, and he comes out there and he's like, he kicks the side of the building after he sees the flower bed and says, "God damn it! I spent 6 months putting up this flower arrangement, man."
Oh, good enough place to start as any. So she's gonna ask if they're doing they're helping with an investigation, and did he see who ran over the flower bed? Vehicle, any persons,
Man,
anyone who possibly would?
Man, I just knew this, man. I was putting some some Grogo on it just last night, right? The water, try to get that little rare tulip, rare yellow orange tulip action there. That's what I was trying to go for. But this is the first time I saw that. My damn flower bed already ruined. Now it's nothing but a bunch of tire tracks. Must be those damn kids with those damn little punks driving around them damn Japanese sports cars or something. But then again,
Okay.
then he looks at the flower beds again. Wait a minute. Those tires are too damn heavy. Those tire tracks are too damn heavy to be Japanese sports cars. Probably some ice cream van or something. I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
he knows the weight because he's, like I said, he tells you that he works as a personal trainer and a bodyguard, personal trainer by day, bodyguard by night, and he has a hobby of being a botanist.
Mm-hmm.
So
what makes him suspect an ice cream truck?
weight of the tire tracks. He knows.
Okay.
He knows the. He knows how have. He. Thing is, if it's any lighter car, the tracks won't be as pronounced.
Okay, so we're looking somewhere in the range of a utility van.
Mm-hmm.
Probably with extra equipment in it.
Yeah. But unfortunately he says. But then he realizes. Listen, he says, I gotta get there to the bar. I'm late. I wanted to get in early, but my flower bed, man.
She's gonna hand him a couple of credits, to help the sting goes away once he gets to the bar.
Appreciate it, man. Hell, at least I could get some. Yeah, at least I get better soy with this money. Thank you.
Yep.
So, all right. So what? Okay. So what are we doing?
Well, one, meeting back up with everyone, and going to, at very least, go over what we found. So, all the notes, and make sure to give a copy of all the pictures I've taken with the police.
Mm-hmm.
Since some stuff has been moved, but I guess omitting the key fob.
All right. Well, he ain't gonna. Well, like I said, he ain't gonna do anything with the key fob. So.
Yeah. Well, we have it, so actively admitting that there's a piece of evidence there that is no longer there puts suspect on us. So yeah.
Yes, exactly. They're not, and like I said, they said he's probably gonna leave. He's probably gonna leave the key fob off the report.
Yeah.
Because since they can easily access apartment buildings or have the building administrator come down and open it for them. Evidence is circumstantial.
Yeah. Okay, so beyond that, do you guys have any thoughts or things you want to do?
No, it seems like we covered everything.
Okay.
Smug, how about
Can
you?
I like?
Well, I'm thinking my character will probably want to ask around to see if anyone found, if anyone could recognize a van speeding off within the area.
Well, unfortunately, anyone who was there at the time probably didn't stay around. So I doubt you'll get anything from it.
Okay.
So now, but you do have some possible places here. But hold on, I'm gonna roll something for you. Oh, 11 again. Okay, one of the reporters came for the surface, and let's see here. What do I have for you here? You overhear a couple of reporters looking over. Says, "Good Lord!" One of them say, "Hey, back at Sleepy Lane, do you notice an awful smell?" Says, "I don't know, man. Shit, all I smell was their damn cheeseburgers." No, it doesn't. He's like, "No, it doesn't smell like cheeseburger. It smells like a dead rat or something."
Well, we gotta follow our nose.
Yeah.
Well, so what do you want to do?
Well, my awareness is 2, so
So what are you gonna do?
one of you got all the smell.
No, he didn't say the smell was at the station. It was back at the Sleepy Lamb.
Oh.
He was just randomly commenting off of it about it.
Well, we better check out the sleeping lamb then.
All right, so we're heading back to the Sleepy Lamb.
Yeah.
I guess so.
All right, hold on. Let me get rid of this, and we're heading back to Sleepy Lamb. Okay. So you guys head back to the Sleepy Lamb. Karen Alon's gone. She picked her stuff in there and left, and a couple people are back in the tavern. You've noticed one of them was like saying, it's like, man, something smells rank here. Ugh. He goes up to one of the guys running the Sleepy Lamb in, and he says, hey, he's like, hey, Ted, have you noticed a really awful smell going on here, man? He's like, oh, what's been? Oh, it's been going on. Oh, that awful smell. I don't know I don't know what happened, but I could tell you that smell's been around for the last few days. You know the rear vent near the storage area. That's where it's awful. Oof. We try to use air freshener to mask the smell, but I guess you must have found out, yeah. So you're overhearing him talking to him about it. So yeah, it seems the Sleepy Lamb's got an oh dear problem.
Okay, I guess we'll talk to them about it.
Yeah. So it's like, hello, cheeseburger?
Hey, yeah, sure, what up? But first and foremost, what is that awful smell?
Oh, I was just talking to the guy over there. The smell coming from the rear vent. That's been around for the last 4 days. we had to spruce up with the air freshener, but it seems it's not helping.
Was there anything odd that happened on the first day of the smell or the day before the smell?
Nothing as far as I know.
Do you want me to see if I can take a look?
Go, well, be my guest.
Okay. So
Just don't take
little
anything from.
engineering.
All right.
So trying engineering, I guess.
All right, that's intellect, right?
Yep. That is a 9 and a 10 with a 5, so that's 24.
Oh, that's a good roll there.
Yeah.
Well, so obviously the smell coming from, so you get a better read at the smell coming from the rear vent. Now, according to this is supposed to apparently this vent is supposed to feed off into an air runoff next to the river.
All right, in the spirit of being
Sorry about that. Okay. So into an air runoff. So I guess check the runoff.
Mm-hmm. But the runoff, where the runoff concludes, is, let's see here. You follow, so apparently it follows out of the store, and there's a pipe. There is a square pipe that goes to the ceiling of lower Michigan. Well, and it runs towards under the Michigan Avenue Bridge.
Okay.
Okay, so I assume you follow it, right?
Yep. By the way, are you two coming with me, or is
Yeah, I assume so.
making sure?
Okay,
Yeah.
so after walking about a block and a half, following the vent, you finally if the vent goes to the northern end of the Michigan Avenue Bridge. We're talking, you're underneath it, like you're right next to the damn river. All right, and then you follow to the other side of the end, and it curves down, down to the it curves down to the terminus, but for some reason you don't see the other end of the air vent. You see a really big fat fuck laying on it.
Okay.
And
Is he wearing a blue jumpsuit and blue hat?
no,
Damn.
Okay. Oh,
that's
shine
a,
a flashlight at him. See if he gets annoyed.
well, no response. And judging from that
Okay.
guy, that guy's a little bit pale, and he smells really bad.
Oh, he
Okay.
died.
Well, just making sure. I'm gonna tap him on the head with the back of the flashlight. Not the worst thing the flashlight's touched right now.
No response.
Okay.
He's I don't know what happened, but he's laying on the air runoff off dead.
Oh. I guess we call someone.
Yep. She's already grabbing her phone, dialing 911 to report a body.
Yep.
All right. Several minutes later, the ambulance comes by, and then they do their spot autopsy to make sure there's no foul play. Well, you want to know what this guy died of?
Heart attack.
Yep. After eating 20 servings of bratwurst.
Holy crap!
And you want to know what's fun? And you know what's funny about the name of the stiff? Get this. His name is Hamilton Huckle.
Okay. Oh,
You get the joke? Hamilton
Nope.
Huckle.
yeah. Just gonna go to the Sleepy Lamb Inn and tell them we found out why it was smelling and it has been taken care of.
Out of curiosity, what was
You don't
what
want
was
to know.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen Hamhock here for a while.
He's dearly departed.
Hmm? What a shame! What a shame! He hold the record for most cheeseburger eating one in a lunch rush.
He had a heart attack.
Oh, I told him to go easy.
His body was the source of the smell.
Oh. Ooh. So no wonder it smelled like death in here. Well,
Oh, I guess let's go check Channel 6.
okay. Well, all right then. Okay, so you decide to head on down to the Channel 6 building. All right. So hold on. Let me get the locations ready for you here.
Now, is the Channel 6 build, does that have the where the key fob 2 needs to go, or no?
Mm-mm.
We are not sure.
All right. So
Then I highly doubt they're going to let us in the door.
But we can always try. We don't know if it works or not.
Fair enough.
all right. So this is the Channel 6 tower. Yes. Man, it's been this building's been around since the 80s, way long before before everything that's happened in the last 30 years. But so you come into the lobby and you see a lone receptionist here.
Hey, I just had to mention I have to get going in a little bit. Well, kind of like right now, but I will be on for the next one if you guys will have me.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'll totally be back back for another game. But yeah, it was nice playing with you guys.
All right.
Yep. Thank you for coming.
You take care,
Thanks
huh?
for coming.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Okie dokie.
So is this a natural place to stop, or
Well,
do we have to get a bit more done?
let's get a bit more done first.
Okay.
Okay, so you're coming to the Channel 6 tower, and basically you see a receptionist here says, hello, can I help you?
I guess I'll handle the situation. Hi. We're some independent contractors looking into Walter Stuyvesant.
Well, I appreciate your investigations, but unfortunately, policy states that you need an appointment. You need an appointment before I can let you in. So that's the rules. That's the rules of the building.
Okay.
So I'm going to bring up a image of his ID. He was found dead. What, an hour ago? Maybe a little more. and we're trying to see if there's anything he might have left behind to get to see if the what seems to be an alleged hit on him would have. We're looking for evidence he may have left in his office.
Well, listen, I'll have to check in with his boss, but I don't. But I'm afraid he's in a meeting right now. So like I said, he perfectly said he doesn't wish to be disturbed.
How long is that meeting?
Well, let's see here. According to the itinerary, yeah, it's going to be another couple hours. They're talking. They're having this big meeting. It's going to be sweeps pretty soon. So until then, I would say unless it's an emergency, I can't get in contact with him.
Okay, well, I assume after a few hours you could get in contact with him. So, can you inform him of that time?
Yeah, I'll tell. Well, I'll put a note in his grid box. Hopefully he'll get back. Hopefully he'll get back to you.
Oh, all right. Also, just to let you know, there will be detectives probably coming in the next hour or two, if they manage to get out of whatever bind they're in. So.
All right, I'll keep an eye out.
All right. Have a pleasant day.
You too.
I guess we're gonna go to his appointment.
All right. Okay, let me go ahead and set that one up for you too. All right. And this is Walter Stuyvesant's apartment that's on. Damn, where is it? It's on 731 North Wells.
Okay. So, I guess so is the appointment well, it's a level of gated.
Yes,
well,
yes, it
there's
is.
probably a door, but yeah.
Yeah, it's standard security. It's got the key.
Yeah.
It's basically got the key pad, the lock door, and everything like that. Yeah.
Okay. So
We should probably buzzer the admin and explain the situation to him or her.
yep. That's the most reasonable thing to do.
All right. So you go ahead and buzz in. It's like it's okay. So you buzz. So after you buzz in, it's like state your business.
RoNIN,
We are looking into the one of your tenants' deaths. A Mr. Walter Stuyvesant.
Well, Stuyvesant?
Yes. Unfortunately, he passed away earlier today due to an altercation with unknown peoples.
Oh, Pedroso. Poor Pedroso. No wonder he looked all shaken up this morning.
yeah, we're kind of looking into this case, and we're hoping to solve it so he could get some justice.
I'll open door for you, but but the door to his apartment, you'll have to figure it out. Just don't break anything too harshly. So
Fair enough.
the front door buzzes, and it's unlocked.
Okay. So to apartment number 2,
Yep,
and I guess try the key fob on it.
key fob works.
Okay.
So you come into Walt's apartment. It's clean as it can be. It looks like a meth head cleaned up the place. All right.
Okay.
But there's a couple things that stick out for you. There's sticky notes all over the fridge. There's sticky notes all over the fridge. There's also he also has a desk with he has a desk with a safe in it. And apparently his next to his couch is a phone that's hooked up to a charger.
Okay.
I'll check out the phone since I do got hacking.
All right. Want to check the sticky notes?
Sure. And he probably will have a bunch of note cards somewhere, since people just don't have one note card in their pocket,
Yeah.
and that's all the note cards they have. But
All
yeah. So gonna take pictures of of the sticky notes.
Okay. Most of the sticky notes on his fridge, very circumstantial tech information. Tech information, grid info, is random phone numbers, but two stick out. One sticky note that says this. First sticky note.
In case I forget, 3926. Okay.
Okay, and the second sticky note.
CH3. Is that channel 3?
That's the area code.
Ah,
Okay.
so this is actual address. All right.
Well, no, the one down there, that's a phone number.
Oh,
Okay. So that's going back to the note card note. And I'm gonna try the combination on the safe.
Okay, well, you try the combination on the safe. Bzzzt. Wrong code.
Okay.
you know what? I'm gonna try the phone. Is there a password for the phone?
Yes,
I'm gonna try that number.
phone's unlocked.
Hey, the combo was for the phone. So
Okay.
check the phone.
See if see if he called our numbers. I have a sneaking suspicion.
Okay, well, you found a couple. Okay, so you do find one text message and 3 voice messages.
Checking the text message for seeing that was, done for the block text message.
Okay, and this text message went to this number. Went to this. Okay, I'm going to put this together for you here because I don't have it in my notes. All right. Okay, so here's the text message.
Okay.
Oh, so Miss. Oh, so she sent the SOS.
Mm-hmm.
It has her like last name, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now checking the first voice message.
Okay, first voice message was 3 days ago. Okay, so it says, Walt, it's Tim. I just want to let you know about this slide you just passed on to me today. We can't air it out of procedure. I understand your friend down at North Shore is concerned about whoever this person is, but for one, all our missing person slides come directly from the department and nowhere else. And for two, there's hardly any details on that slide. Just some grainy photo that, for all we know, was taken a half century ago, and the phone number is in the old bell format. Listen, you need to ask your friend to take it up with the Shields. It has to go through them before it gets aired. But anyway, relax and enjoy the weekend, alright? I'll see you Monday morning.
Okay. That is newfound information. Are you writing that down in notes?
I have not written it down yet.
Okay.
Okay. Well, there's two other voice messages.
Yep.
Okay. Second voice message was 18 hours ago. Hey, Walter. It's Naz. I took the slide up with the police just like you asked me to yesterday. It looked like they weren't going to send it to the station, but a detective seemed to be interested after he looked at it. He told me it'll be sent to Channel 6 immediately to air because he says it's pertinent to a case he's working on. I'll be by the station tomorrow night after work to give you his name. After all these years, I'll finally get some answers.
And what was her name?
Naz. She calls herself Naz.
So Miss Naz.
No. Well, look up your notes. It could be anybody's name, but anyway. Well, anyway. Third voice message.
Okay.
This was 3 hours ago. Well, actually, no. Take that back. This was 3 hours ago. Walt, it's Tim. I did see you at work this morning, and no one told me you called off, and I know you hardly missed a day of work in the last 5 years. Listen, the Shield sent this week's batch of missing persons slides last night, and one of them was that weird slide of yours. Now there's some mean-ass skis that look like ice delivery men that just tore ass through the station asking about that slide. Thankfully, security tossed them, but I think they're also looking for you. Please give me a call the minute you get this. I want to know if you're all right, pal. In a minute.
Oh, so we know that information. It was an ice van, or ice delivery van.
So, but after take a look at these messages, well, like I said, you do have some contact. You do have some contacts.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start calling upon Naz.
Okay, so you're gonna call Naz?
Yep.
All right. Okay, so you call Naz and she answers, Cold storage department, Cespedes speaking.
Hi, I'm calling about a Walter
Wait a
because
minute.
he gave him some RoNIN.
Wait a minute. What happened to Walt? And how did you get this number?
Well, I have some bad news. And apparently, in a subway, he was assaulted by two very heavy-set men, and he tragically met his fate there. We are RoNIN investigating into his murder.
She breaks down. She breaks down in tears. Why would anyone do something like this? It's a 50-year-old incident. Who had
I'm gonna roll charisma to calm her down since I got a thing called empathy.
All right. Okie dokie. All right, so go ahead and roll.
Okay. I got a 18.
Total with bonuses attached.
Yep, 18 total.
Okay.
I rolled like 11 plus the 7.
Okay. She manages to get her composure and tells you this. I was supposed to meet him after I clocked off today, but unfortunately, because I had some information to give him about the police officer, the detective that was working on this case. I'll tell you what. I'll be at the hospital. If you can meet me somewhere later today, Abe, I'll give you the name.
All right.
Well,
We will try to get there as soon as possible.
well. Oh, by the way, if I were you, I'd call the station just to make sure, because I just have a feeling his boss may know more. He's been pretty skeptical about this, but he's been his boss for a long time. I suggest you get the news to him.
Would his boss go by the name of Tim?
Oh yes, that's him.
All right. So I know who is person number 2 I'm calling.
You're calling Tim?
Okay, Porkchop, what were you about to say?
Yeah. Well, if it's the boss you're meeting, you already have an appointment.
You don't have an appointment yet.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's also a valid point.
Yeah. Okay, it's not an appointment. But we've already sort of gone there, and he apparently doesn't want to be disturbed. So.
Yeah, but I think this is information he would rather be disturbed by. Also, it sounds like something's fishy going on with detectives.
Okay.
So you're gonna call Tim?
You know what? I'll hold on to that. I could be wrong.
Yeah, because otherwise, we could try to meet Naz closer, just in case the Ice Boys are going after her next.
Oh yeah, you got a valid point. She doesn't need to get iced.
All right.
So yeah, let's go make sure Naz is safe.
All right. So you're heading to North Shore.
Yep.
All right then. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. All right. Okay, so next up, you are headed to. Ooh. Okay. Okay, where are All right, so you go to North Shore Memorial, and yes, it, like I said, this was one of the premier hospitals in the Chicago area around the Gold Coast. So of course the place. Luckily, it ain't as nearly as bad as Cook County Hospital, but hey, at least these things can get a little bit worse. But anyway, hold on. Let's see here. Okay, so as you pull up into the, as you pull up to the middle of a, as you come into the entrance of the hospital, you see ambulance just speeds right into the bay, and of course there's a group of EMTs rushes with a into the emergency room. On the gurney, there is a patient face down with, get this, a fire extinguisher grafted onto his ass.
Not supposed to sit on those.
My character is like, why? Fucking why?
Well, it's like, well, he's like, it's like, this is why, yeah, one of the EMTs, he's remarked, this is why we don't make billiard bets here. That usually happens if you welsh on a bet around Chicago. So yeah, they do take their billiards very seriously in Chicago. So, and the unwritten rule is, if you welch on a bet, you will have the most humiliating consequences will ensue.
Well, thankfully, Emily is not a gambling woman, so
you pretty much think nothing of it, and then proceed to find this lady Naz. So receptions. So you approach the reception, and it seems like the reception's chuckling at the situation as they passed. And it's like, so he recomposes himself and looks at us and is like, "Hello, are you with the patient?"
No, we're not with person with a thing up his, you know where. No, we're here to speak with so I basically give her the information of who we're trying to speak with.
Oh, Nas Cespedes. Oh, it's interesting because she just left a message for, a written message for you. She told me to pass this on to you if you show up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let me see that. This is kind of important. This involves with a murder case.
Okay, let's see here. All right, notes. Okay. I want to see if I can get a number here. Where are you? All right, here. Yeah, sorry for the dead air, people. Anyway.
It happens.
You could tell you're actually in a tabletop game when there's dead air because the game is getting action.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the message she passed on to you.
Okay. Message is notes.
Okay. Another contact.
Yep.
Okay.
So out of character, I'm assuming Naz is going into hiding.
Yep.
Smart move on her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the minute you told her the minute you told her Walt got clapped, she's like said, "I'm not gonna take any risks."
Don't blame her.
Yep. Yeah, both of our characters were coming to try to make sure she didn't get attacked. If she's just falling off the map herself, it's gonna be less for us to try to handle.
Yeah. Well, the receptionist ain't gonna give you any more information, and probably for the best.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, guess we'll call. How much time we got left?
Let's see here. We have 1 hour left, but I'm thinking.
No, I meant not in game. I meant before the meeting with them.
Well, they just let out. As a matter of fact.
Okay.
But you might want to give some advance notice.
Yeah. So call Tim as we're heading back over.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. All right. So you go ahead. So you go ahead, and let's see here. Where are you? Okay. So you go ahead and call Tim.
Yep.
All right. Okay. So he's like, Tim, you just speaking. How can I help?
Hi, we're RoNIN looking over the murder of Walter.
Wait a minute. Did you back up? Did you just say Walter? Please,
yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
He was in a subway, and eyewitnesses said that two heavyset men approached him wearing blue caps and blue jumpsuits, and he tried to defend himself, but ultimately, less details on how he was killed, the better for everyone's psychology.
Oh my word!
He's the media. He'll figure it out in about 10 minutes after they get the story to him.
Oh my god! No wonder Walt was frantic. Listen, we need to talk. You better come down to this. We better come down to the station.
I'll have the station it.
Give my name to the receptionist, and she'll send you up.
We're going to talk to her. We were just waiting for you to get done with your beating.
That's pretty courteous. That's pretty courteous of you there, Gov. But anyway, even if we were meeting, this would have taken precedence. So if you can get here quick as you can, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, we're heading there right now.
All right, in a minute. Click.
So I
Okay.
assume we're heading up right now because why
Mhm.
wouldn't?
Yeah, so back to channel 6. Yep.
Yep.
All right, so you head back to channel 6 and you see same deal as before. You see the receptionist. He's like saying, "Oh, you're back. How can I help you?"
Tim said
Tim
this.
said,
Tim said to let us up to go meet him. He wants to see us pronto.
"Oh, miss you. Oh, you're the people that Mister you just mentioned. Huh? Okay. Listen, his office is on the 15th floor. Head up that elevator."
Okay.
All right. So
So
okay, so you head up the elevator and you come up to you come. It turns out the 15th floor is the news department, and it seems and you see a few familiar faces around. You see a few familiar faces around, especially the. And as you pass by, you see the woman who gave the special report earlier. By the way, her name is. Her name is Suzanne Northwall. So, but obviously they're about to get ready for a newscast. So it's pretty much a good bet that she doesn't want to be disturbed.
yeah, I'm not disturbing her. I just didn't see a picture of her pop up in the characters.
Well, she's not important. But
Okay.
anyway, but I'll tell you what is important. You come up to you see a door open and on the door it says Tim You Just Program Director, and you see a man and then in that door you see a man sitting down twiddling his thumbs, obviously a little bit worse for nerves. And he looks like this. All right, Tim, you just. All right, he looks like this.
okay.
And
So,
those-
yeah, since you're the best talker, I have to go and do something quickly. So I'll be right
All right.
back.
all right, so I take it you knock on the door.
Yep.
Were you? I take it you're the people I spoke to on the phone, huh? So
Yes, I am Amelia, and she introduced the other Ronins. May we have a seat?
sure. He stands up approach you and shakes your hand. Says, "Tim, you just program director for Channel 6. Come, you can make yourself at home. Get you anything?"
No, but I would like to know about the strange, Iceman that came to visit you earlier.
Well, I'll tell you.
And their ice. Go on.
Well, they were tearing ass throughout the entire station, saying something about a slide. Okay, and before they even got to the elevators, your station security hauled those two little skeeves out of here. Yeah.
Okay, can I ask a question about them? Were they wearing blue caps and blue jumpsuits?
Come to think about it, they were.
Were they heavy set?
Oh yeah, those Those guys look like those two look like a upright bulls in a china shop.
And were they driving a truck that looks heavy enough to be like an ice cream truck, or?
Well, stations. One of the station security guys. One of the station security guys got a good look at the van. Yeah, it was one of those. It's one of those windowless utility trucks.
I got some bad news.
Yeah, what's up?
Those were the ones that got Walter.
I had a funny feeling they were looking for him. But anyway.
My condolences.
Listen. I've known Walt for 15 years. I hired him personally. And out of those 15 years, he's only missed three days of work. So whenever he misses a day of work, it's always for a good reason. He usually never no calls. So something must have spooked him. So you know what? I might as well tell you the whole story. He was a senior grid tech here at the station. Now what he does is he usually runs the grid off air during the off air hours, which is third shift. Now usually he comes in during the morning about 8 to about say 2 it's one of those wait a minute. My brain ain't working. It's 8 to 12. Sorry, it's a 4-hour. I always forget. It's a 4-hour shift in the morning and a 4-hour shift at night, overnight. So he comes at 8 to 12 in the morning to get to do a briefing about the off air deliver a report about the off air situation, and then he comes in at midnight to 4 to do some grid work, because as you know, the reason we go, unlike in the old days, unlike in the pre-fed days where sometimes we used to broadcast 24 hours, we have to take the station off air for 4 hours to clean out to make sure the grid's all cleaned up and someone's not trying to hijack our station, because you know how the feds are. They hijacking a television station would be a security nightmare. So,
Yeah, I imagine so.
well, so anyway, during the off air hours, we do a little bit of a community service to the city. So every few days or so, we get a handful of slides to run during the off air hours. Usually it's missing persons, open contracts, you name it. And most of these slides are provided to us by the Chicago PD. So it's pretty much a tight ship so far. But Walt's been going crazy over a certain slide for the last couple weeks. I don't know what he's usually he's pretty focused on work, but I don't know why he's chasing and going into rabbit holes trying to get something here. Here, let me show you the slide. Let me show you the slide that Walt's been trying to chase down. Take a look at this.
Also back.
Oh, I recognize the last name.
Yeah. Well, how so?
Because that is one of Walter's contacts.
Oh.
A certain... Don't worry, she's safe, but she is definitely hiding.
Oh, wait a minute. Not come to think about it. he did mention some with that last name as his contact over at the hospital. Well, let me show you something that's a little off with this thing. Hold on. By the way, off character. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can add that to the evidence here. Okay, so he takes a look. So he explains the situation here. All right. Notice anything different? Notice anything different about this slide?
The number is ancient.
Yes.
Yes.
10. Let's see here. 10-digit bell system. Something we don't use after the incident. So usually what happens is we get all the information we need to know. Age, weight, date gone missing, anything that could help certain people find it. Take such for instance people in your profession. And the picture is a lot clearer than the ones we usually get. Even at worst, it ain't this bad. So
how old is his slide?
Well, if I can...
You seen the 10-digit numbers that was there before the incident. I'm assuming it's really old.
Well, look over the slide format. It's in the current. The funny thing that I mentioned is the slide that I got was in the current format, which means this slide was recently converted. But judging by the quality of the picture and the fact that it's a bell format, I mean, it could say 2019. It could be earlier than 2019, but I got a feeling this goes back way older than that. Especially
out of character. I do have culture and insight. Culture and tech insight. Would I be able to guess what could possibly be the original format?
You could.
Okay, I'm gonna make an intelligence roll. I know that's +6.
All right.
Oh wow, that's a 22.
Okay, okay. Judging by certain features, even though the transfer looks pretty crisp, apparently the photo format didn't transfer too well because because the slide format's a high def, which has been standard for the past 15 years. It did not. This slide, you could probably guess, was popular. The original format was popular. Was widely available from the mid 1960s all the way to the early 1990s.
Okay, I'll inform them that.
So Tim says, "Wait a minute. You mean to tell me this was converted from an old slide format back in the EBS days?"
It is a large guess. I mean, it is a broad guess, but that is what I think it is. and she gives out the reasons why.
No wonder. But listen. Well, usually going into I'll let you know this. This isn't really into his job description. Usually he doesn't stray too far from it. But he's been diving into it ever since he talked to Karen Alon. Okay? But listen. Considering the situation after I called him a few days ago, I decided to take it up with Karen. And he said all he said to me was she's asking him for his grid expertise working on a story she's doing.
Is she still in the building?
Well, you could call her, but word around the campfire is she's on assignment. She's probably at City Hall for all I know.
Well, we know that there's strange men and a van who are more than happy to get rid of people, so it might be worth the actual car just in case they're after her.
There's also some. Also, there is something I also need to let you know. Walt, have you noticed? Walt has a really spotty memory, so he likes to leave notes around, trying to make sure it jogs his memory.
Oh, we've been through his apartment. He has every sticker note on the fridge.
Oh, well, I'll tell you one thing. You could check his desk, because I'm sure he's got a lot of notes he forgot to take down on there. It's a good thing Studio Security didn't come up here and find it. Otherwise, he probably would have been hot on his trail anyway.
Okay, maybe we can take a look.
Sure, be my guest.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna let Pork Chop take over because
yep. Yeah, no, it's fine.
my awareness is shit.
Okay.
Fair.
Well, you don't have to. Well, all you managed to find on his. I'll just give this one to you. All you managed to find on his desk is two. There's only two books. The first book is basically grid notes, which basically means all the information that he reconnoitered from last night's run. Okay, that's pretty unfortunately, it's not germane to the case. However, there's another smaller notebook, which says on the title, and I'll just put it to you this. I'll just put it on the information here. It says, hold on, I gotta get it correctly here. All right. This is what it says in the title. Nightly Loans.
So, end loan? Or,
Ever heard of an anagram?
yeah. I've heard of them. I am absolutely terrible at them.
Oh, so we probably need a crypto skill. I don't have that.
The player might not be good, but Megan does have cryptography, so
You want to roll intellect?
sure.
All right, let's see here.
That is a total of 13.
Could,
6 and 2 plus 5.
couldn't break it.
Yeah.
But that's what it says on the cover of the notebook.
You know what? Can I roll for affinity? Because I do have...
Oh, it's Nalan. Okay, Miss Nalan.
You got it? Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I looked at the contacts and Nalan has those letters, so.
Okay, so I take it you want to open this, right?
Sure. Since I doubt he booby-trapped his own notebook.
Okay. You open his notebook, and all you find in there is this.
Okay.
Hold on, let me go ahead and change the file here. So this is the hold on me.
Oh, gee. A refrigeration company. Huh, I wanted to deal with ice and have ice trucks.
So we're dealing with that old King Cold.
So what do you make of the diagram?
Well, we know Nazari is a distant relative of Jezebel, who was reported missing since June 14th, 1988. Or at least that's the date when the slide aired originally. I don't know what UIC is. Alderman Chambers, someone in Chambers' office is making side deals with this company. Chambers is not happy. And then they name the company.
All right. You know what? I think this is the perfect time to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is where I want to leave off, because this is a major clue here. So what do we know so far?
That a refrigeration company is trying to bury a 50-year-old missing person slide, which is very weird.
And apparently there's corruptions as Chambers' office as someone's making deals with this company.
Yep.
And it's certainly important enough for a technician to basically get killed.
It might not have originally been killing, possibly a roughing up and stealing of items, and it just happened to be it happened to go too far. Since the murder weapon was a train, and it's really hard to plan that.
Also, remember, he probably pulled a gun.
Yep.
So yeah, probably everyone got fucking freaked out. Now that just leaves us with two contacts, which is going to be Miss Nolan and Ricardo Aris, sensitive victims in case unit CPD.
Yeah. And I have a feeling, since this Miss Nalan is a political correspondent, she might be on this case due to the fact that Alderman Chambers could be involved.
Mm-hmm.
Well, his office, not him personally, because as it says, he's not happy about it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's corruption happening in his office. He's pissed off.
Corruption he's not involved in.
Well, okay, out of character, this is RoNIN. We're assuming
Yes.
the aldermans are somewhat clean, because if they're not, they're going to get RoNIN on their asses.
Yeah.
Well, still, we can very much infer at if he's mad about it. If nothing else, if he is a very impressive liar, he is probably not part of this corruption in any case. So we don't have to care about it. We'll care about him being corrupt, if at all.
Right, because let's be fair, he probably wants to get rid of this.
Yes.
And oh, look, RoNIN trying to get rid of it. Thank you.
Yep.
So, anything else? Anything else here? Because so here's what you got right here. You're going to the next session. According to this, so this woman who got missing 50 years ago, apparently, involves a missing person case that's 50 years old, which means she's smart money is she's dead. And for some reason, Nazarena is pretty much pretty much has a stake in this situation. Now, Alderman Chambers, he's the alderman for the Gold Coast. So you might have to. It might not involve him personally, but you know his shop. You know something's coming out of his shop. Also, now you've pretty much figured out. I think you pretty much figured out what ice company is involved here.
Oh yeah,
I hope so.
Yes.
I mean, it literally spells out the name right there in the notes.
Yeah, that's why I said I hope so.
And also, may I like to add, UIC is University of Illinois in Chicago, and here's the thing about that place.
Oh, that would make sense for my character. I recognize that she is a college student.
But here's the thing, though. UIC's been was decommissioned in 2022.
Oh.
And what's left of their campus? It's a new neighborhood.
Okay.
So a little couple lore notes there for you. So I think that will do it here for this week. All right. So.
Yep.
So not a bad start, wouldn't you say?
Nope. Yeah, and I probably won't be able to make it next week. So easiest way to explain away. Sorry, need to remember the name. Megan is she has to go and do her shift at work.
All right. Now, as for the now let me give out the totals here for you. Let me give out the experience totals here for you. Well, you solved a side mission, that being I smell a rat. So that's 50 experience right there. So let's see here. Clues found, I would say about 3, so I'm going to give you 5 for that. So you're going to get 65 experience total, all right?
Okay. XP.
It's going to be under out of character.
Yeah, there it is.
Okie dokie. Alrighty then. So with that said, again, gentlemen, thank you for coming tonight. Really appreciate that.
Yep, you're welcome.
All right. Have a good night. Have a good night, gentlemen.
Have a good
Good
one.
night.
Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Even though I wish I prepared a little better for it, but I would say not a bad way to start off our inaugural episode of the Shogun's Table. And yes, we will be back again next week with that, along with the Shogun cast. So until then, until we come back to the table, or well, should go back to the Shogun cast. Sorry about that. God bless you. Take care of yourself. And it's a nasty world we're living out here, especially nowadays. So please be careful out there, and just remember, this little hobby of ours, we built it. It's ours. It's not for the tourists, corpos, activists, and Epstein types to take. So gatekeep your tables and gatekeep your hobbies, and you motherfuckers that just got fired, just got laid off from the gaming industry, and now slinging fries. You better not be spitting in them. Good night, everybody. We'll see you back Wednesday.
Good night, ladies.
Good night, sir.
Hit it, sweetheart.